Whew. Test, test, test. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hey guys, so it's your boy Silent, back at it again, and I am very, very inconsistent with streaming, but it be like that. So let's get to doing what we were doing last time. So gotta get out of his hands. There we go.
Samael wasn't kidding about those worms, and the Stygian's supposed to be the mean one.
Ah man, it's been a long while since we've been back here. God, it's about to be a month. Holy hell, man. I'm very bad with being consistent with this shit. Oh. Here we go. To get better stuff, because right now the healing one is just not doing it anymore. Too much damage. Ooh. Oh, hold on, I just realized something. Okay. Just making sure that the game is in higher volume than I am. Love it. Good stuff. Let's see, anything around here? Nope. Oh man, but honestly, that Blaze Blue tournament, the cross tag tournament yesterday was honestly just a barrel of laughs, honestly. That's some shit. Let's see. Honestly, I kind of felt a little bad about the fact that I did kind of cheat some people a bit just by not telling people. It's like, oh yeah, there's actually a prize for the tournament. And I felt a little bad about that. But the funny thing is that, and I didn't even tell anybody yesterday, it's just the fact that it's like, there wasn't really going to be a prize for the tournament, but I kind of like changed my mind like last minute on that decision, or I was just like, you know what, nah, it's the end of the year, so, you know, why not give a little gift. I was trying to think of like a better prize, like, you know, like, oh, something that's like worth a damn, but best thing I could think of was just the whole like, oh well, you know, give the winner like a choice in an emote that they might want to have for the streams or whatever, you know, something. But I don't know. I guess it means more just because it's like it's a gift that like comes from the heart. I guess, you know what I mean, like. What the fuck am I talking about? Alright, let me drop down. Come on, walk. Remember there was something here. See, like, there's that thing there. Wait, facing the wrong damn way. Facing the wrong way again. Let's see. A Christmas stream? Let me see. Christmas is on a Friday, right? I mean, there obviously won't be a tournament that day just because it's like, it's, you know, it's Christmas and all that stuff, but Christmas is on a Friday, so I don't think I actually will be doing a Christmas stream, because part of me was like, oh, I could, because my girlfriend has to like work and stuff the following day, and she has to go to sleep early, so I could technically do one around the nighttime, but nah, I don't think I'll do a Christmas stream. I'll do a stream the day after Christmas, like, for sure, like on the 26th and whatnot, but Christmas, nah, don't think so. It's like, you know, spend some time with loved ones and all that good stuff. But, you know, let's see. Oh, it is? Oh, okay, hold on. Options. How's that? I lowered it by a good chunk like that. Hold on. There we go. Better? That's good. Yeah. Funny enough, I actually have to have my phone out to look at the stream chat, just because it's like, for some reason, there's like no like options to change the screen size in the Warmastered edition here, despite the fact that it's like the version that came afterwards. But there is no option for like changing the screen size and stuff. It's like, oh, you put it windowed, it's like, oh, then it'll be like, you know, the default big. I'm like, oh, okay. So like part of the screen just like covers up the chat, and I'm just like, oh damn. But yeah, so I don't know if you actually heard any of what I said to it, but yeah, basically after Christmas stream, yeah. Christmas stream, no. That's basically where it just stands, I guess. Damn, you got me, man. How you doing, new? Oh yeah, crap. I see it spinning, and it's like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. It's like, oh wait, no, I'm gonna get killed like that. Not do that. God, I wish I hit him into the spinning pivot there. Because that would have been fun. But, sad. And, yeah. Oh, bullshit. I hit the thing. Yoink. There he goes. Man, he flew. Oof. Let's see. Nice. Enjoy your coffee, bro. Honestly, I just think it's really funny because it's like, while I'm playing this for you guys, like off stream, I've just been playing Darksiders Genesis. Just 'cause it's like it's the only one I still haven't played through all the way yet. And he's out of there. It looks like Warcraft. Funny you say that because, I mean, it basically was, the character designer was the dude that was on Warcraft. So, you know, Joe Mad. So, I mean, you ain't even wrong on it. You ain't even wrong. I forget, does this destroy it? No, it has to be the explosive stuff. Like, straight up, War just looks like a dude straight out of Warcraft with like his overly designed armor and all that shit. Just, it's perfect. I love it. Let's see, is there anything around here? No, nothing around here. Let's see. Yeah, literally. He starts the apocalypse early. So, you know, big whoopsie. And then he basically gets, like, imprisoned by the council, the Charred Council. And they're basically just, like, the big old fucking, like, leaders of the balance. Where it's just, like, you know, light and dark. It's like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever floats the boat. But as long as there's a balance between the light and dark. So, you know, everything's cool. Like, the apocalypse, oh, hell yeah, that thing is gonna go down hardcore. It's gonna happen. But, you know, it has to happen at a certain time. You know, when humanity is actually prepared and ready to be able to face the challenges and shit. War started early. So, now he's basically has to redeem himself for starting it early. Because he didn't choose to do it himself. He heard the call. That, you know, it's like, oh, time to start shit. But what had happened was that apparently, you know, it's like they don't believe him because it's like, okay, if he heard the call, where are the other horsemen? Why didn't they also show up during the end of days? Because, like, if all of them showed up, then it's like, okay, you know, maybe something happened here, but they don't believe War. So, fuck him. He got imprisoned, and then now we're just basically cleaning up the mess. We literally just have to keep doing this whole thing where it's just like, we're literally just trying to meet the Great Destroyer, as he's called, and he's just the dude that's just like, oh, okay, he's the one who started this whole, who's taking advantage of the apocalypse and whatnot. Ooh, man, that almost killed my ass hard. So that's basically what's happening right now, and we've killed 2 out of his 4 generals at this point. So that's like the accomplishment that we've been sitting on at the moment. And as soon as look, let me seem to be stuck. There we go. As soon as we killed the other generals, Samael, who's been a big old fucking help. Hey Knives, how's it going, man? But yeah, Samael, who's been just a big old bundle of help, he's going to basically just be like, you know what? You guys can handle it. You'll be fine. Could be better? Damn, man. Sorry. There we go, I think that's how I'm supposed to do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. There we go. That's how you do it. Sick. Do 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 do. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Good stuff. But yeah, guys, honestly, I hope that things get better for you, man. But, let's see. Anything over here that I might miss? Nothing? Pretty cool. Alright, there we go. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Shit. I will check out those links in a second. Okay. Let me see. Alright, let's see. I mean, yeah, basically. They're the same picture. Like literally, it's even glowing green right now just because of like the artifact that I currently have equipped on it makes it green. So, yeah. Damn, bros. Literally the same picture. I can't believe Joe Mad ripped himself off like this. Now, is it plagiarism or is it just homaging yourself? You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't rip yourself off, can you? I mean, can you? Because, I mean, you can. That'd be something. Here we go. Crap. I forgot. I don't have it yet. Right. I actually do not have it yet. So, down we go. I can't turn off the other one yet. Because I don't have the glove. Or should I say the claw. I don't have that sweet claw yet, so... Alright, let's go down. I think there's maybe a token down here. I think. It's been there it is. Sweet, there it is, there's the artifact. Yep, artifact soldier. We are good. Let's see. Anything here? New. And yoink. Let's see. Man, I'm sitting on 7,000 souls. I should probably do something with that. Probably. I mean, I probably won't though, but you know. I should probably do something. Ooh, the rumbling's happening. There we go. Oh, we're getting there. Crap. I did not mean to actually get into the goop. Honestly, out of all the horsemen, I would probably rank them probably so far it would be Death, Strife, and War are on the same level, and then Fury at the bottom. Like, that's how I would rank them. Because honestly, I just think Death is so fucking cool in this series. Like, his voice and everything, like, he just oozes fucking cool. There we go. Hello, Chaos Eater. How are you doing? Hope your day is going well. Well, actually, hope your night is going well. Or day, you know, you could be a European. I don't know, man. I don't know your life story. But, you know, hopefully, whatever your life is going, it is going well. There we go. But yeah, honestly, Strife is pretty fucking cool, though. Strife is really cool. Like, I'm still waiting for them to do the solo Strife game. Because way back in the day, it was right before 2 came out. After 1 finished before 2 came out, they were already in the talks of just going like, so what should we do next when it comes to like the Horsemen or whatever? And then it basically just wound up being like, oh, that's easy. Why don't we just do all the Horsemen games eventually? You know, we got to get them all sorted out and everything. Your life is going well? Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Glad your life is going well, and I appreciate that you asked about mine. But honestly, yeah, I'm really hoping that Strife gets his own solo game, because I'm not knocking Genesis because it's fun. It's really fun. I mean, I wish I had a friend to play with, because, you know, it does, it basically plays like a Gauntlet and stuff, where it feels like it's like, oh yeah, if you had like a friend to play with and things like that, it's like, oh, it's already built for co-op. Like, you could do the whole story in co-op or solo and all that stuff. So, bam, you know, you are basically a golden boy, good to go kind of situation. Chaos Eater, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Blood artifact weapon goes through the Just War's weapon up there was Unholy Dark Knight. Alright, give me a second to click through that. And I mean, in a sense, yeah. Yeah. Also, the thing that will always not be funny to me. Also, here's Death's Scythe. Just straight up, like, this is Death's weapon right there. Even tells you here, it's super funny. But, let's see, do this. Because I think it'll be funny, just to BM on them. Crap. What's the fist? Oh, the fist is the Tremor Gauntlet. I got that when I was doing one of the boss areas in one of the dungeons, basically. And it's literally just this. Just a big old earthquake thing. Crap. I was trying to show off one of its sick moves, but yeah, basically you can do like a basic combo with it, the charge punch. You can do just like a quick punch in the air. I didn't unlock it yet, but there is like a dash punch that you can do with it. Yeah, it's literally just a little bonk hand. just for quick baps. Need to DP. Funny you say that, cause here's the thing that makes it funny. Despite his name being War, he doesn't really get a lot of, you know, instruments of war per se. Like, you know, his main weapon here is the big fuck off sword, the Chaos Eater, which is sick name. But like basically his weapons consist of the sword, the scythe, which funny enough, you can actually, the game gives you like this really cheapy scythe that you can get, and it just says scythe, doesn't do anything. But if you spend more souls, you can get deaths. And it's just like, okay, how did the salesman get Death's Scythe? What happened there? And then if you play 2, it's like, oh, okay, so that's what happened, and that's why the salesman of the game Volgrim would have, you know, Harvester. And then Tremor Gauntlet is, you know, just your basic that thing. And then you also have your utility stuff. Like right now I have this right here. My, you know, not so subtle reference to some Zelda stuff. And basically just stuff like that. And honestly, it's just really fun and cool shit like that. There we go. Honestly, it's really funny how the hell he lost his stuff. Well, not funny, but like interesting, funny kind of thing. But, you know, I don't know. I'll probably play it too on stream one day. I mean, they're not really long games. They're not. Like, 1 really isn't a long game. Like, I'm on my way to the 3rd area. I'm actually in the 3rd area technically, but basically it's like it really isn't too long to just like plow through 1. 2 is actually a longer game, just by the benefits of like, oh, by that point they started doing stuff like, oh, extra DLC story packs. And I mean, like, it added just more to the lore of the Darksiders universe and stuff like that, like the Abyssal Forge. One of them was really cool. One of the DLCs was really cool because like it took place like in an ice area, because like there was no standard ice area in 2's campaign. But 2, honestly, like its art style really shone like hard as hell when it came to 2. Oh yeah, DMC 1, same thing. It's like if you know what you're doing in DMC 1, just tear through it. Like literally, these kind of action games, like they're not long, and honestly, I don't mind them not being long. And when I say 2 is long, I just mean like compared to 1, like 1 is like a 10-12 hour kind of game. You know, like it's a decent length of a game for what it's doing, which is basically like, hey, do you like Legend of Zelda? Do you like God of War? Here's a mix of both. Like, it's basically like that, which is fine. Exactly. They're not long. They're nice little adventure. And I'm fine with that, honestly. I don't need a game that's like 40 hours long and just, you know, has me doing a shitload of busy work. You know, for like nothing. But if it's like an adventure like this and you get a decent play out of it, I don't mind. But yeah, when we get to 2's gonna be some shit, because like 1, I've replayed 1 the most, but that's only because I've replayed 2 just slightly less, by like 1 bit. Like this would be like my 3rd playthrough, or 4th playthrough of 1, and I've only played through 2 3 times. Yeah, I played through 2 4 times at this point also, because I played it once on normal, did New Game Plus on Apocalyptic difficulty, which is the, you know, the hard mode. You know, hold on. There, now I can talk normally without having to worry. So I did it on Apocalyptic, then I played through it for my girlfriend because she wanted to get into Darksiders because she thought it looked really cool. You know, like the art style and all that stuff. Like she really wanted to play 2 more just because she thought like Death looked really, really cool. And I mean, I don't blame her. Death is cool, and he's got like a sick voice. Like honestly, I kind of really love the choices for voice actors that they got for War and Death, because they both kind of complement each other in different ways. Where it's like, you know, Liam O'Brien, based as he is, just has like that smooth as fuck baritone that he can deliver on characters. Whereas Death's voice actor, I actually feel embarrassed that I actually forgot his name now. But he just brings like this cool, like kind of raspy voice to Death, and it's just super pleasing to the ears and stuff like that. There we go. Alright, enough of this. Yoink. Excuse me. I am trying to talk to my audience about Darksiders and how much I love the series. Come on, do it. Do it. Damn it. Oh well, let me just rip my hand. Rude asses. No, exactly. It's got very, very middle ground quality, but I like that. I miss games that it's like, you know, they're like, oh, they're not AAA or anything like that, but like, you know, they have quality to them. They have their own charm, and not every game needs to be like this super high quality kind of product. You know, it just needs to be polished enough and fun enough where it's just like, yeah, you know, you get good hours out of it and stuff like that. And honestly, that's what I really, really love about the series. It just kind of hits like those good notes for me, which is like they're decently length. And I do like the fact that each game kind of changes it up in a way where it's like they're still action games, but they're, you know, at the core fun. They're still action games, but what they do is that for every game they basically try to change it up enough where they don't want you to get bored, but they know their audience and everything. You get what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, Darksiders 1 is basically just Zelda with, you know, some God of War like combat. 2 is kind of the same thing, but what they do is that they add a Diablo system where you get random loot drops from enemies and stuff like that, and random gear, and you can change Death's equipment and stuff like that. You know, they added a bit more RPG elements to 2. They even started doing damage numbers and all that kind of stuff. And they changed it up to 2 because it's like 1 did really well, so it's like, okay, let's put a little bit more money on the table for 2. It worked really well for them, like it did decently enough, but the thing is, sadly, you know, and it kind of happens, but they were owned by THQ, and because THQ wasn't exactly that really, you know, good with money, and they made a lot of poor business decisions, it kind of screwed up the company, and a lot of the dudes had to leave. You know, the Darksiders were sold off to, along with a bunch of the other franchises that they owned, it was sold off to Nordic Games, who purchased like a lot of THQ stuff, just like the motocross racing games. Let me see. They also bought a Red Faction. They also bought that. I remember that. And they bought Darksiders. And what came around fully to it is that Nordic Games changed themselves to THQ Nordic. That way it's like, oh, the THQ name is still alive, and plus, you know, despite what, you know, THQ represents, they were still a well-known enough name in the industry. So, You know, things like that happened, but I'm dead. Because I forgot it's the wooden parts that I have to stay on. I'm not dead. Holy shit. I actually just got super lucky. But, it's stuff like that happened, but then, you know, the whole buyout and everything. The first thing they did, the THQ Nordic, and they knew that they had it in them, they made the Definitive Edition for 2, where it's like, you know, upped up the graphics, the frame rate, and included all the DLC inside of it, which is great because 2 had like a lot of DLC. You know, not for nothing, you know, at least it was like quality DLC. But, you know, I always thought it was funny that they picked 2, but it made sense. You know, because 2 was the one that sold more and did really well and was like the really popular one. And then they did 1, which is Warmastered, and all they really did with it was that they changed, you know, they upped the resolution, they made the frame rate more stable, stuff like that. But they did change one thing, and I will never not laugh at it. Oh, I'm actually dead this time. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up on that one. But what they did is that, originally, if you had Darksiders 1, there was a pre-order bonus in the original Darksiders, right? Pre-order bonus was really funny because, funny enough, Vigil Games, the original creators, did not actually like the idea of pre-order bonuses, you know, something that not everyone can have. You know, it's like, oh, you know, what if you weren't sure about the game and you'd miss out on it, right? Like, that's pretty fucked up. Like, how would you get it? So what they did is that the pre-order bonus was Death Scythe, the Harvester, right? But what they did, and I thought this was super fucking class act of them, is they basically just went like, alright, what if we just do this? What if we just take the pre-order bonus? Because all they did was like, they made a code, right? They made a code, so it's like, oh, you entered into the game. Because I fucked up. I thought that way was the right way, but I fucked up. It's been a bit. But they made a code, right? Where you put it in after you meet the shopkeeper. After you meet the shopkeeper, you can put it in a code in the start menu, and it's just like, oh, you now have Death Scythe, the Harvester, right? But what they did instead is that instead of it being like a specific code, like a serial number or whatever, what they did instead was they just made it a phrase. And if I remember correctly, I think it was the Undead Prince or the Pale Prince, something like that. Like, it was basically just referencing death by like a title. The funny thing is, they made it that phrase, and it was the same phrase for the entirety of it. So it's just like, oh, if you know what the phrase is, you just go online, you know, whatever. Once you find out what the phrase is, just put it in. Anyone can do it. Like, it was just that easy to do it, and I thought it was super funny because around the time Darksiders came out, I wanted to get it, but I was a poor college student. I wasn't exactly swimming in cash. But I did save up, and eventually when I did get it, funny enough, it was already in the used bin for about $10. So I got Darksiders 1 at the same time that I got another cheapy game. That was no, it wasn't even $10. It was $5. It was $5. I had $10, and I got a second game. The second game is funnier because it was also another game I wanted to grab day one, but you know, poor college student and whatnot. And if anyone remembers this game, it's funny. But Dark Void was the other game that I snagged up because I was actually looking forward to that game. And the funny part is that I was like, okay, what order do I play them? Oh my god, you gotta kidding me, I was right there. I should have jumped. I should have jumped right there when I got there. Oh well, it happens, right? Nobody's perfect. I should have not. I am in no way perfect. Like, I played this game front to back to front many, many times. I'm not perfect. Still don't remember where all the abyssal armor parts are, though I am gonna get all of them, just because it makes the ending really fucking cool. Let's see. You know, I'd actually believe it. I'd actually believe you on that with the whole Warframe and Dark Void and stuff like that, because airtight games and whatnot, but yeah, honestly, it's like I really was looking forward to Dark Void, but man, you could just tell, like, the money ran out, like, time ran out, something ran out, because, man, Capcom put too many eggs in that basket. They put way too much into it. Like, I remember they got, like, this famous, like, sci-fi music composer to make the music for the game, and it was like a big deal, because he was like, oh, I'm making the music, like, be dynamic in a sense where it's just like, oh, you have music for when you're on the ground and things like that, but that's like when you take off, it plays like this triumphant music where it's like, you know, something like that. But then they figured it's like, oh, you know, what if the players, you know, likes to do the whole, like, you get on, then off, you know, from air to ground so quickly, like, it changes the music so drastically. Like, what if it just turns out being, like, a mess? So instead, their compromise was just like, oh, what if we just make, like, the soundtrack not dynamic like that, but dynamic in the sense where it's like, it's one piece of track that plays, and it's just like, ah, yes, this song fits both air and ground, just like that high intensity thing. And I thought that was, like, really cool. Like, I really watched that developer diary thing, and I was, like, really invested in it. And then when I finally did play it, because funny enough, I played Darksiders first, then Dark Void, because I was like, okay, I think this is the order I should play them in, because that's the order that I saw them in the store, and I grabbed them off the shelf. So I was like, okay, I'll play them in this order just because I grabbed them like that. And man, that was really fun. Like, going from, you know, some quality stuff like Darksiders to Dark Void was something. Also, what makes it funnier is the fact that when I got Darksiders, when I finally did get it, it was the same year that Darksiders 2 was releasing. And as soon as I beat 1, I remember I, like, went to YouTube because everybody had, like, trailers and, like, developer diaries, and we were just talking all this stuff like, oh, you know, we've made changes to Dead to make him different from War, where it's like, he's not as, you know, bulked up as War is. Like, War has the ability to block and stuff like that, whereas Death has no such thing, because Death is so confident in his ability to kill, he feels no need to block. That is, you know, that is beneath him. Blocking is beneath Death. And I was like, that's so cool. So instead, what they did with Death is that they made him a lot more agile compared to this, where it's like you can do traversal puzzles and stuff like that. You know, like Persia, like, you know, traversal puzzles and stuff like that. But cool, the wall runs and shit like that. And I thought it was, like, so cool as shit. It was just like, oh man, I love Prince of Persia. Like, Sands of Time is one of my favorite games of all time. And any game that kind of, like, reminds me of it just makes me feel, like, super fucking into it. And, you know, I just really get into it, and I'm just like, hell yeah, man, like, let's get into it. Let's get some first person run wall puzzles and all this shit. Like, hell yeah, a little action game with some light puzzle elements. That's my jam, man. Give me that. I'm all about that. But, you know, with stuff like that, and, you know, oh man, I'm like really, really excited just to be talking about stuff like that. I love this thing. But But yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, it's super fun and entertaining. But honestly, despite the fact that Sands of Time is one of my favorite games of all time, I am not looking forward to the remake that Ubisoft is doing for Sands of Time. Like, for the longest time, I was so upset that the 2008 Prince of Persia game didn't do well. You know, like in Ubisoft's eyes, like they never did anything else with it. Like there wasn't a follow-up even after the DLC where they retconned the ending. Just to give it like more of a like, oh, you know, there's still more to be done, and they added up one fucking new mechanic in the DLC portion where it's just like it was super scripted as shit. Like obviously it was, but you know, younger 2008 and like 18-year-old me thought like it was a really cool fucking mechanic where it was just like, man, you know, you can like run into them, dash, and you know, quick time event happens and you time it right and you just get like this really cool cinematic. I thought it was super cool. But you know, I thought there was potential in the 2008 version because I love Sands of Time. I thought Warrior Within was alright. Like gameplay for Warrior Within was really, you know, cool. I like that. But like everything else, like Warrior Within was just like such a glitchy, like bug-ridden mess, bro. Like, ugh. Oh man, it was pretty bad, honestly. But at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I rented it. I remember I rented Warrior Within. I didn't buy it, even though I love Sands of Time. I did not buy Warrior Within when it came out because, you know, being a youngin' and all that, I wasn't about to go out and buy an M-rated game and whatnot. Even though by that point I already owned a couple M-rated games like fucking Dragon Guard. But you know, trying to be good boy. Trying to be good boy here. But besides all that bull, I just didn't. So I rented it instead, and I played through it. I almost beat the whole health thing. But yo, Squid, honestly, it was super funny getting Dragon Guard as a birthday gift. Like, I'm not even kidding. I actually got that as a birthday gift. It was mad funny, man. Like, I rented it first. I rented Dragon Guard first because I remember seeing, and this is the funniest shit, I remember seeing the fucking trailer for it on Explorer, and I was like, oh man, you get to ride a dragon, fly around, that's so cool. And I was like, oh man, it's made by Enix, the same company that made Dragon Quest, well, you know, Dragon Warrior back then. Because like I fucking love Dragon Warrior 3, like that shit was like my childhood and stuff like that. And but the game that I loved the most back then was Dragon Warrior Monsters 2, specifically Toby's game, Toby's Journey, because I wasn't playing Terra's Adventure, but even though Terra had some of the she had cooler monsters, honestly, in my opinion. She had some of the cooler ones. But I played Toby. Because I am boy. He is boy. Makes sense. But you know, just fun stuff like that. So I was like, oh man. I was like, oh man, I fucking love this. So I wanted to check it out. I saw the trailer. I thought it looked cool. And the second I saw the words, a combination of Panzer Dragoon and Dynasty Warriors, at that point, I played the ever-loving shit out of Dynasty Warriors 3 at a friend's house. So I was already a big fan of Dynasty Warriors. I was like, oh hell yeah, let me play some God Minion stuff. So then I thought like, oh man. And like I never heard of Panzer Dragoon at that point because I didn't own, you know, any Sega consoles at that time. But to me, it's like I looked it up and it's like, oh, you rode a dragon in Panzer Dragoon. I was like, wait, so you can jump from ground combat to aerial combat. I was like, bro, that's so cool. So when I saw that it was available at Warmastered one night, I rented it, you know, for the weekend and stuff. And I played that. I played so much of it. I got to ending A, just renting it. I remember that. I got like to ending A and stuff, and I thought it was just like so cool. Cause like I didn't even know. I thought like it beat the game. I was like, oh, that's so short. But then it was like, oh no, there's multiple endings in the game. And I was like, what? Like it just surprised the hell out of me, man. And ever since then, I've been a huge fan of Yoko Taro's stuff, and I was being such a huge fan of Dragon Guard 1 that when I saw that Dragon Guard 2 had released, I was like, wait, I didn't know anything about Dragon Guard 2 being released. Like, it just came out of nowhere because I was at fucking, I'm trying to remember. Okay, I was at Circuit City with my girlfriend at the time. We were in high school and stuff, and I remember seeing it at Circuit City, and I was like, what? Dragon Guard 2, it's out? Like, huh? You know this game? I'm like, yeah! Oh my god, I love the first game. I didn't know they made a second one. God, yeah, Circuit City, man. What a time. I remember they were going out of business at that time, too. Like, when I saw Dragon Guard 2, it was literally when they were going out of business. So that was like the funniest time to be at it. That's right. It was just like, oh hey, I'm seeing the sequel to a game that I really love, and it's in the story that's about to die. The story getting the sequel. Yeah, exactly. Like I didn't know it at the time, you know? Like I was young, I didn't look anything up. I thought, oh, it's a sequel. Okay, so how is it? And then I looked at the back and it's like, oh, it takes place after ending A. Mind you, by that point, I already got all the endings in the original one. So, I already played through, saw ending E all the way, and I was like, oh, ending A? Oh, okay, I get, and in my head I was like, okay, that makes sense. You know, a lot of people probably didn't play through all the other endings like I did, you know, getting all the weapons and stuff, you know, that's really hard, like, not a lot of people would do that, so I guess that makes sense, it's fair. That's fair to do an ending like that. So, you know, that was my logic. I was like, okay, it's fair, it makes sense. So then I played through 2, and the weird thing that threw me off when I was young, I was like, why is it so Ubisoft here? Isn't it Square Enix? And I saw Square Enix there too, and I was like, but wait. Square Enix publishes weird stuff too, though, right? Like, what's going on here? Like, I didn't get it. But then when I started playing, and I saw Noe and stuff like that. Oh, funny enough, I didn't even get Dragon Guard 2 at that exact time when I saw it on Circuit 2. No. It wasn't until, let's see, when my birthday came up eventually, that I had enough birthday money that it was like $80, right? I had $3. And mind you, this tells you how much like really into RPGs I was at that, you know, I was gonna say was at that time, but I still am. But I got one to the GameStop with my $80, and lo and behold, you know what I saw at the GameStop at that time? Not only did I see Dragon Guard 2 there sitting there, not for full price. No, it was sitting at a full $30. Perfect, awesome. It's not full price, but right after Dragon Quest 8, I saw Dragon Quest 8, and I was like, what? Oh my god! I haven't played Dragon Quest game in years, because see, at that point, I was at least smart enough to know it's like, oh yeah, Dragon Quest is just gonna be fun for a week. So, you know, I felt like, oh my god, yeah, I get to play Dragon Quest 8, what the hell is this? It's so long, like, I wanna play it. But it's probably full price. I wouldn't have that. You know, after taxes and stuff, but no, it was $40. And we still do have a package, you know, with everything. It said new, it still has a fantastic project. Oh yeah, it's a game I should play too. And in my head, I was like, a Devil May 12, Dragon Quest 8, and Dragon Guard 2. That's 3 RPGs. That's like so much value. For like spending like $50 for basically 3 things. Oh man, I'm getting so much money out of this. Like, I'm just so excited. Oh man. But then it's like, oh man, I got Dragon Guard 2, played it, you know, it was different. I thought the gameplay was good though. You know, they had a lot more combo routes that you can do instead of the basic, you know, dash versus like combat where it's just like, you know, use your quick attack and then, use your strong attack in the middle to do a different variation of the same thing. Like with Kaim's sword, it was just like the shockwave move. Hey, cool, Chaos even level up 666. But like Kaim's basic sword, it was just enter the swing, and you know, then you get a little further. It's like, oh, if you do like the later version, what's the difference? Oh, it's just a bigger earthquake. I'm like, oh, it's not as cool, but I guess that's fine. You know, I thought it'd be something cool, but you know, it's kind of whack. But then at least with like Dragon Guard 2, at least in the gameplay, like the second I picked up No Way, and I was using his basic sword and his basic combo, it's like, oh, the first move, it's like, you know, forward thrust move, and I was like, that's cool. And then when you level it up eventually, it's like, oh, the follow-up move, it's like, oh, it became like, he does a jump slash, and when he does it, it unleashes like a shockwave on the ground. I was like, oh my god, that is so freaking cool. But then the more I played, I just got more annoyed at the characters, and just like, no, it was like too happy and too boring. Like, he was not interesting. Like, he just felt like a regular anime protagonist.
You
and
look quite small from up here.
You can look me in the eye when I kill you.
And I just got upset.
Let's see how you fare,
But then the shining moment for the game
with only 2 legs to
when the
carry you.
one-eyed man came. They were hinting at it through the game when you got Mana. It's like the one-eyed man. He's the one who, you know, messed with Mana. Had him in prison, you know, kept around. And I was like, ooh, I wonder who. And then they showed boy, Kai, back at it again. Yeah. And his say what you want, but Kai's introduction too was so fucking yeah, man. Like, he just comes in, walking in the background of a couple of guards. Mana sees him, freaks the fuck out, and then just one big dick swing. Boom. Oh man, actually died pretty hard there. I'm gonna stop you right there. Red Eye is a different thing.
You disappoint me,
Red Eye is the
horseman.
thing that leads into
You
Nier,
look quite small
but the thing is,
from up
Kaim
here.
himself
You
is
can
not
look
Red
me in the
Eye.
eye when I
That is
kill
a
you.
misconstruction.
Let's
It's a
see
thing that
how
people
you
assume it
fare,
was because, you know,
horseman. With only
the
2
disease
legs
and
to
the
carry
watchers
you.
and the stuff, you know, you got red eyes and stuff like that. Kaim is not Red Eye. He is the one-eyed man. Big difference in two. But even then, it's like the introduction was cool. Let's see. Oh. But the thing is, it wouldn't be him though, and that's just a rumor. But the thing is, I would not believe that Kai was Red Eye's hand. You know, he was not Red Eye. Just in the simple fact that it's like the time it takes place, the time the guys show up, it wouldn't fit. There we go. But, no, I know. But yeah. Beautiful. I mean, you nerds can be pissed by water. There we go.
What do you think you're doing? That thing's lost its mind. Kill it!
Nope.
Enough, I said. Finish it!
Ruin. I won't fight you.
You fool! I order you to break that knife.
And if I refuse, you'll kill me. I'll take my chances.
Honestly, I do love the names of their horses. Because the cool thing about all their horses is that they're named after things that would follow each of them. You know, like, war begets ruin. You know, things like that, and like, death begets pestilence, and, you know, things like that. And I just think that's a nice little thing. You know, it's just cool. I like it.
Are you not
I like theming.
entertained?
Ah, shit. Someone saw Gladiator. God damn, and we were literally talking about that last night in the tournament. Hey, look at that, man. Now it's really Warcraft. I finally got my balance. You know, it took a bit, but, you know, man, what you think? You think that looks good? You know, you know, third man now. Pretty cool. Impressive. Right? I love that it's like, you can't kill us all. Honestly, fun thing I love about this game and like the other Darksiders games, that they actually keep track of like how many enemies you kill. I love that shit.
Reunion brings a tear to my eye. Let me go. That filthy beast.
And we'll go in a second.
Finding the Stygian.
Let me heal up. Keep dog. But fine, Mark Hamill, we shall go. But only if I get to kill people along the way. That's the fun part. Oh, hold on. I think I saw something back here. Can't leave without souls. Good fucking time. Good time. Alright, here we go. We're getting to the point. There it is. Gotta do it, boys. Honestly, you know what the Stygian fight reminds me of? Y'all motherfuckers remember the... I'm trying to remember its fucking name. The Gillipede? From fucking...
There was something glowing in its mouth right before it turned you into kibble.
From DMC3. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? The fucking, that one weak-ass random boss from, DMC3, where it was literally just a giant centipede on electricity. Like, that thing. That's what this boss reminds me of every time I bought it. Where it's like, it's not really... Like, it's not really doing anything. It's just kind of like standing. Just kind of swinging at me every once in a while just because I happen to be in the way. I'll trade blows with you all fucking day if I have to. I'm gonna get doomed if I don't fucking, like, wise up. Oof. That was close. Ah, itchy. Come on, guys, are you not entertained? Is this not enjoyable? Ooh, it's in the middle of turning, so yeah, that wasn't fun. Alright, out of charges, gotta let this pass for a bit. Alright, one more hit and I'm dead, boys. Let's fucking do this. There we go. It's funny because I'm right here from finishing the area, from killing the third general, and I am just not doing good, bros. Not at all. On the mic. Okay, there we go. Dune.com. Oh no, bros, I'm gonna be on that site. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be doomed. Not like this. There we go. Alright, let's go, man. Go ahead, Mark.
Did you see that? There was something glowing in its mouth right before it turned you into kibble.
Alright. I'm trying to remember exactly how I do this one. Damn, bros. Good for me. Self-acclaimed man who's played this game 4 times. Can't get past the third boss of the game. What, did I need the hook shot? Yeah, I would need the hook shot. But I ain't got the hook shot on me, bro. It's not looking good for your boy. Alright, there we go. That was it. That was it right there. Alright, let's open up this cutscene. That sucks right now, big bitch. Damn, bros. Bros. I'm actually stuck. Shit, give me a second. Oh. Wow, yeah. Okay, so funny enough, I was doing the right thing in the first place. I just stopped doing it, basically. So yeah, this is actually all on me now, funny enough. Because I was doing the right thing. Also a fun thing that when I was reading it, I can actually max out the chaos eater here. But yeah, I just gotta piss it off more. So basically, yeah, no, probably gonna have to die to do this part again. Oh man. So, let's see if I can actually get it. Damn, and I thought I was making good time by getting this far, this early on. But yeah, man, sometimes you just forget stuff. There we go. Yeah, basically, this is literally what's happening right now. I am failing really hard right now. But yeah, what's funny enough is that my original game plan wasn't that far off from what I had to be doing. Like the whole slamming against its fucking head thing. That's literally all I have to do. I just have to keep swinging around this fucking dome. Okay. Come back anytime. Come on. I just need to get a little bit more upset. Just gotta stay close there. Oh, he's getting there. God, Stitching sucks. Stay down. Come on, man. Bitch. didn't even fully go up. He's getting there. I need him to destroy. I think there's one more thing I need him to destroy. Stygian doobie girl. Yeah, I need Stygian to destroy this last one out of anger. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there now. That one's destroyed. Yeah, anything different to say?
Did you see that? There was something glowing in its mouth right before it turned you into kibble.
Nothing at all. Come on. Damn, man. So bad at games. Under a lot of pressure. Alright. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Give me 1 second. Oh boy. Right. So, this is what happens when you take a gap. Because thing is, this isn't the Stygian, and I'm an idiot. You guys ready for something really funny? You guys ready for some hilarity? Okay, so I forgot that I have this. I have a gun. And that's what I needed to use. I forgot that I have one of Stripe's guns. Technically. I mean, it's not really his gun. It's a replica that was made. But yes, it's literally the fact that I forgot that I have a fucking gun. Because I was like, wait, hold on, I'm missing something. Something ain't right here. And that was it. I literally forgot that I have a fucking gun. And I can't believe I forgot because it's actually been so long that the actual Stygian, the one that I'll be fighting, who will actually be... Basically, this is just an easy way of figuring out how the fight's gonna go. Yeah. This is literally just gonna be how the fight is against the Stygian, basically. Like, this is literally how it's gonna go down. Also, fun fact, I don't know if you guys saw it quickly enough because of the thing, but this one's called Mercy, and the thing is, since Strife dual wields his guns, the other one is actually called Redemption. Get it? Strife, Mercy, Redemption. Theming, bros, theming. But funny enough, this one's a replica that a creator smith in this game basically made. Whoops. Man, imagine being bad at games, bros. Can't be me. Can't be me. There we go. Yep. Can't be me, bros. I ain't bad at games. Except it is me. And I lost viewers because of how bad I am at games. First of all.
In its mouth, right before it turned you into...
Mark, we're way past that point. We are past that point, my friend.
But that was only practice for the Stygian, the biggest and meanest of them all.
You are correct, sir. Alright, let's make our way downtown, right? Oh man, but yeah man. Let's see, what was it before we get distracted with all the bullshit? Oh yeah, so basically, yeah man, Drakengard 2 just kind of sucked ass outside of the gameplay improvements. Oh, and also, and I will defend the shit out of this for Drakengard 2. The music. I fucking love Drakengard 2's music. Like, one had some good ass tracks. Like, don't get me wrong, it had some bangers in there. But man, some of the most memorable tracks in 2, like, just out fucking way. Just outweigh the tracks from 1 by such a huge margin. It's like, yeah, you know, Growing Wings, powerful song. I know, trust me, I know. The incest themes are not lost on me in the Japanese version. I know, she must have. But, and as much as I love it, Japanese and English version of Growing Wings, you know, great fucking songs. But just some of the stuff in the 2, man. Like, god damn, man. Some of the 2's tracks, just like for some of the boss fights and important moments, it's all of it, man. Like, Fate. Oh, god, what a fucking track, man. Oh, and I'm not gonna forget that most of the flying missions soundtrack in 1, those were like, the stellar music was really mostly that. You know, outside of drone wings, like the best tracks in 1 was literally just like the aerial missions. But God, let's see. I was saying that. What else did I say? Oh yeah, not getting to finish up my little thing. Darksiders 3 was basically like Demon Souls, like a Souls-like kind of game, in a sense, where it just had like it wasn't as in-depth with the RPG mechanics as 2 was, but it kind of had like it had a lot of better interconnected world map than what 1 does, because 1, its world map is basically like mostly segmented off in certain points, where it's like, oh yeah, you have to go through like, you know, certain areas. It's like, oh, you'll get teleported there, or you know, you'll take some detour, or you have to go through like a cinematic thing. Like to get to the first dungeon area, like the first true dungeon area in Darksiders 1 here, you had to go through like the scripted flying segment. That, you know, you could fail it, but it was pretty scripted that you could fail. But it's like, once you get there, even the game is just like, oh damn man, we're stuck here. How do we get back to, you know, the regular area? It's like, oh, you teleport. It's like, oh, you know, it's not like a fully segmented world, but at least for 3, for all the shit that 3 gets, and it deserves a lot of shit for some of the stuff they did. I mean, still good game, but you can just tell, like, they were not working fully as well as they could have, especially because it was, like, mostly new blood that was working on it. It was mostly just the guys that were behind, like, the remasters 1 and 2 that worked on it. It's like, oh, you know, let me get familiar with how the game would work and stuff, with the remasters, you know, get the tools and stuff. And they did technically have the old Vigil Games dudes helping them out, because they made their own studio, and with their own studio they were able to do, you know, their own games. Hell, they even made an RPG that I actually backed on Kickstarter, which is actually based on one of Joe Mad's earlier works, which is Battle Chasers Night War, which is based off his old comic Battle Chasers, and I funded the shit out of it. I donated like, God, I'm not even gonna lie, I actually put in like about 100 buckaroos into Battle Chasers. Yeah, I put in about 100 into that. Mostly because it's like, oh, if you put in 100, not only do you get like the existing comic for Battle Chasers, you get like the last volume where Joe Mad would actually fight for, you know, like volume, I think it was like 9, 10, 11, and 12, like the last 4 volumes, because he was gonna make new ones to like cap off the rest of the story for it, which I thought was cool. And I was like, you know what, hell yeah, man. Totally up for that kind of shit. And the funny thing is that not only did I offer the one, I also got the physical version, you know, and as you do when I do that and stuff like that. But the funny thing is, they said like, oh, you know, for those who opt in the physical, you won't be getting the physical day 1, because there's a lot more of you that wanted physical. So what we're doing is that we're sending an email, and you get a code instead for the game, you know, where it's just a code. And then after that, it would just be like, oh, you know, let's send you physical, you know, that we don't have to wait too long to play the game. So I got it, played through the shit out of it, and loved it. You know, I had a lot of fun with it. It was super fun and chill. It was very classic, and honestly, the thing that drew me most to it was when they said like the inspiration for the gameplay was leading towards more Final Fantasy X when it came to you know how 10 has its active battle rotation, where it shows you like who's coming up next on the timeline. Like, oh, if you choose these attacks, it's like either you'll attack sooner, or you know your 10 will get delayed a bit, or you know things like that. And I always thought that was a really cool thing for 10, which is what drew me towards playing, funny enough, Mega Man X Command Mission, because it also had that timeline mechanic, and I always thought that was such a cool thing where it's just like, oh, you know, you're not really guessing too hard on like when you're gonna go. It's like, and your moves dictate. It's like, oh, you'll start slower, or you know, you'll go stronger, or you'll go quicker. You know, things like that. And I was like, oh man, that's like,
Looks like they worked him over pretty good.
you know, that was like such a cool idea.
Finish what they
I
started.
was like, man, you know, really, if you do more games like that, you know, just like more you need this kind of system and whatnot. And that's what I always thought. So it drew me towards stuff like that. But with 3 especially, you can just tell like Joe Mad wasn't really too in there when it came to the art department, because mostly just the fact that it's like Fury's design got changed pretty drastically. I won't say too drastically, but different enough where it's like when she first showed up in like the Darksiders comics, because again, they went pretty balls deep with this game when it came to like lore and fleshing out the, you know, the world and the characters and stuff. It's like, you know, Fury and Stripe didn't really get too much development, you know, obviously because they were just kind of like side notes in the comics and whatnot. But
Do what you were born to do.
overall, it was pretty solid stuff, honestly. But Fury's design did get changed because she basically just had, you know, because there was a bikini version that was pretty potent for, you know, women in this kind of high fantasy shit. And if you just mostly had like bikini armor, she had pale skin, funny enough, instead of like regular like skin, she just had like a pale skin to make it look a little bit more ethereal and otherworldly kind of thing. Also, in case you guys are wondering why I'm doing this, it's just to build this thing a lot quicker. Alright, Stygian Fist now. Like the actual Stygian, not that fucking warm mini boss that I kept calling Stygian. Because, you know, smart. And this boss is one of those bosses where I'm just like, man, my brain just Thank God, I remembered I got a gun. Alright, here we go, next phase of the fight. Little baby Stygians. Ah, come on. I boosted. That's some bullshit. Oh man, here we go. Oh, and just to see. How much did it actually boost it by? Not that much. I shouldn't have attacked the metal part. Because if I didn't, then it would have been like really fucking hilarious. But hey guys, are you enjoying this super interactive and deep boss fight? It's not the best, but you know, it's certainly there. I guess. There's a chance to talk to you guys pretty fucking easily, honestly. Oh man. Ooh, the wonders like here. There it is. Come on, Stidgy. We got our shit. We got stuff to do. You know, I'm not really gonna be streaming for that long because, mostly, I don't know. I don't think I can. I think 3 hours probably. Good limit. But yeah, also Squid, I don't know if you saw the schedule thing I put up. But, if you're wondering, Persona 3 is tomorrow night. So, you know, that'll be something to look forward to. Oh man, let's see. So what are you guys doing right now? You guys chilling in the background? Just have me in the background listening to the sound of my plastic gun going off. Oh, you can't hear me over there. Oh, shit. Hold on. Whew. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Test 1 2 1 2. I'm just speaking a little lower than normal just because mostly, you know, my girl's sleeping in the other room and I tend to be pretty loud. A little more? Hold on. Let's see. How about now? That better? Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. Better? Oh, okay. So, since you couldn't hear me or anything, Squid, I was saying that, I don't know if you saw my Twitter or anything, or whatever, but, tomorrow night is gonna be Persona 3 stream. So, you know, that's a little something to look forward to. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, since it is going to be Persona 3 tomorrow, yeah, more motherfucking Marin Karen. No joke, dude, last night when you were fucking playing and Me2 was on screen, all I can think was, goddamn, Marin fucking Karen. And then you actually used Marin Karen, and all I did was just go like, goddamn it. I can't right now, I can't deal with fucking Marin Karen. I'm not even playing P3, and I'm getting upset at seeing Marin Karen on screen. Like, that's the damage that seeing me to do that shit in the game has done to me at this point. Oh, no. Yeah, of course. It's good in those games, but not in 3. God, my back. Man, speaking of P5, I still have not touched Royal at all. There we go, hard chosen. Got a lifestone. Good shit.
Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but get the Stygian's heart back to Samael. Still, all these hearts, the power he'll get from them. I hope you know what you're doing.
Honestly, I was surprised that they didn't add one with Say. I was like, really? I thought that would be obvious, but I guess they didn't want to do it just for the fact that it's like you're already building up like her confidant like so easily just by playing the game. Like, you know, it's just de facto that you're building it up, same way with Morgana and all that other bullshit. So it's like, I guess they're just like, that'd be like a really easy romance thing, but it's like, See, with the fucking anime, they knew what people wanted, so they're just like, fuck it, give them the fucking side romance in the anime with the fucking Valentine Nova. I mean, it worked, it did good, man. The fucking Valentine Nova was no joke, man. It was some good shit. Nope, can't romance her, man. Sorry. But at least, you know, at least you still get Kawamami, you know what I mean? Kawakami, goddamn, man. Love that messy hair of hers, bro. Kawakami does it for me, man. Love girls with messy hair. God, man. Oh, yeah. God, yes. And I will never fucking forgive Atlas for never letting her put on the fucking maid outfit with the messy hair. Never gonna forgive them for that shit. Like, really? Really? Not even for the final one. Not even for the final fucking confidant level where she fully trusts you and everything, and she wears the maid outfit willingly, you know, knowing everything. Does she fucking... It's like, you know, it would have been perfect. It would have been the combination of both Becky and her as a character, you know, and just being like, oh yeah, you know both sides of her, so why wouldn't she, you know, just be herself? But hey, you know, what the fuck ever. What do I know? Oh, of course they did. Of course they would. And of course, hey, I'm not the only one that liked it, clearly, because fucking, not only did they make a portrait of it, fucking, the obvious thing happened where, you know, all the fan art of people putting, you know, the Becky costume and whatnot. So clearly, I am not alone. Let's see. Or there's something up here, I think. Oh, more souls is more souls. You guys deal with that. I'm out of here. I'm doing it. Just gonna walk my happy ass over here. You know, because they're not letting me use Ruin for some reason. See, now I can use Ruin. Whatever. But yeah, man, just one day though. One day I'll play Royal. Yeah, dude, I saw Scramble finally coming, man. I was so excited. Love me some motherfucking Muso, man. Love me some Muso. And I just love the fact that Scramble is literally just like, here's your Persona 5-2. Like, they just basically went like, yeah, we know what you guys want. This is literally just P5-2. And I love that they fucked with fans like that. Like in the final trailer before release, it literally showed like the P5, the Persona Scramble logo for a second, and before it went to P5S, it was like P52, and then it switched it to P5S, and I'm like, oh, you motherfuckers, you knew exactly what you were doing. Also, when it comes to like P5 and whatnot, I'm just really hoping like something. I just want it to be fun, man. Like, honestly, that's all I honestly really want out of it. Just want it to be fun. Just a fun little Muso game that I can clock some hours into. Now the only thing is, I don't even know if I'm actually gonna like, you know, it's like, oh, do I commit and get it for my PS4, that way, you know, my Persona games and whatnot are like all on the one station or whatever. Do I get it on Switch because, you know, portability of Muso games would be tons of fun? Or do I just get it on my PC? Because that's where I spend most of my time. Anyways. Honestly, it sucks, man. It's like, I've had Neo 2 since roughly like a month after release. Because my girlfriend got it for me for my birthday and shit. But man, I have not played as much as I wanted to because COVID happened, and then we moved, and my fucking PS4 is in the fucking room and shit, and it just feels like such a hassle. And like such a fucking hassle to just get that shit. Cause like it's in the room, whatever, you know, that's fine. But then it's like, oh man, like I gotta go to the room, and if that's where I want to play, you know, I could do that. I mean, yeah, you're right, that's true. That's true. PC does have mods, and I can play with nude Haru mods. Yes, yes. I do like the sound of nude Haru mods. Oh yeah, let me trade the artifacts then.
Old Votem's got something new for you.
Guess that's fine.
Please take your time.
You know what? I think I'll probably just switch over to Weapon Master.
You are as wise as you are powerful.
Let's see. Anything on weapons?
to get away.
Let's see. Oh, honestly, I could totally see it. I could totally see that happening, honestly.
See anything you like.
You know, just for the hell of it, I'll grab Immolation and Affliction. There we go. Just to get all the Wrath abilities out the way. I mean, to be fair, with the whole Yosuke romance thing, it wasn't that difficult just because, like, you know, the information was already just kind of sitting there. You know, it wasn't that hard. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'm probably not gonna buy anything else. I mean, I should probably upgrade my fucking attacks, though. Let's see, what should I upgrade?
As wise as you are powerful. You are as wise as you are powerful. You are as wise as you are powerful.
There we go.
An excellent choice.
There we go. I just need to upgrade a bunch of shit. Speaking of gear, here we go. Weapon Master. Let's see, what did Reaper do again? Yep, doing that one. I totally forgot I had that. What's combat lore again? Right. What do I have equipped on it? Carnage. Yeah, there you go. Oh, was she originally romanceable as well? Damn.
Bravo, horseman. Even the ash-crawling Stygian lies dead in your wake. Who can stand against you?
Honestly, if I'm gonna be real, fucking nobody, man. There we go, the Scalding Gala. That's where I gotta go. The fun thing though is that I forget if I have to beat the game first or get to near end game before I can do the fucking before I can do like the secret boss fight that the developers added into this game. Because I always thought that was like really funny that they added like a extra little boss fight to Darksiders 1 just because it's like, yeah, you know what? We've got time. Let's just add one little extra fight for shits and gigs. Ah, time-stamped. Okay. Let me check that shit out for a second. Alright. Gonna unmute the YouTube, that way I can hear it.
Is that so? Stop it. That's good. What is the...
I see. Good timestamp. Good timestamp. It's a good timestamp. I mean, hey. Ain't the worst thing that's been played on here, but awesome. Was that the actual timestamp or was it before that point? Nah, I figured you were. I figured as much. Still fucking funny though. I knew I was gonna walk into some shit. It does have the romance dialogue though? Ah, okay. Oh yeah, and if you're curious, this is how the scythe looks like.
He comes!
Nice. Oh, whatever, I'm here. Yeah, it's also pretty sick. But since it is the first game and shit, it's not really as amazing as it will be in 2.
One more. Just one more. And then more. You get your tower. Silith's web-infested lair is far across the great chasm in the Ashlands. Ruin has yet to regain much of his strength, but he will make the distance. As for Silitha, just get there, and she'll find you. The Broodmother is a collector of sorts. Most who enter her realm, she feeds to her young, the ones she takes an interest in. Ah, those are the unlucky ones. Those she keeps alive, and they can live a long time. Long enough to tell her things. You could say she collects stories, information.
What stories will she tell me about you, Samael?
Careful, or your ending will be a tragic one. Sometimes the hero dies in the end. But Horseman, I like stories that have a happy ending. Now bring me the final heart.
Oh man. Honestly, another thing that I really do like is that even after all the big year gaps and all that stuff when it comes to Darksiders and whatnot, it's like even then they were still able to keep like the vast majority, if not like basically everybody who did voices for them. So it's like War is still voiced by Liam, Death is still voiced by the same dude. You know, like they managed to keep like everybody basically there, and I was like super happy about that. And Volgrim is just Volgrim forever. Honestly, fucking Volgrim's voice actor, I will never forget. It's fucking, it's Vamp from Metal Gear Solid 2. Phil Lamar, there we go. I was trying to remember the name. But yeah, it's Phil Lamar. Oh man. There we go. Oh yeah. Goddamn, man, I really do get off on tangents so much that I forget what the hell my original point was. But Darksiders Genesis, funny enough, when it comes to gameplay, it actually. Oh wait, no, I already said Darksiders Genesis was literally just like Diablo Gauntlet kind of game. So yeah, there we go. I didn't forget my point. I just forget that I made my point fucking hours ago. Oh, goddamn, bro. But here we go, back to the Ashlands. Now I gotta make my way further through that bitch. Alright, let's put back the crossblade. Because I like the crossblade. Sadly, we're still missing some shit. And funny enough, there's like a endgame little item that's sitting around here. But I sadly can't even touch it until endgame. Even though I know exactly where it is, you could still kind of see it. You could still kind of see it too, like if you go to it. But yeah, it'd be like that. Yeah, exactly. They really do like doing that, man. Alright, let's see. Ooh boy, howdy, that sure was a close one. Ah, damn. Let's go. But yeah, man. Honestly though, like, alright, think about this. If they do bring over P3 and stuff to PC and whatnot, like, the real question is, what would you want them to do? Like, do you want them to include, like, P3P's FemC, like, you know, would you want them to include, like, quality of life stuff that P3P did? You know, just stuff like that. That's what I'm curious about, honestly. Yeah. See, that's why I asked, because it's like, I know some people really like FemC. Skill cards and party control. Yeah, that would be great, honestly. Party control. Oof. The answer can stay out. Man. I am in for some shit when I get to the answer, huh? Right, I gotta take the long way around. Let's see. God damn. I can't even believe I can hate her even more. And now you're gonna tell me it's gonna double, triple that shit? God damn, man. But I'm guessing there's even more to it that besides the whole extra Yukari hate that makes people not like it. She makes Mitsuru worse? What the fuck? Damn, man, the gameplay becomes a chore? Fuck, man. Because see, that's what I was thinking. It's like, there's gotta be more than just like, you know, the basic shit like that. It's gotta be something really fucking bad. But I mean, I guess I'll get there eventually. Hey, at the very least, when we start up the P3 stream tomorrow night, at the very least I can actually say, like, you know, there's no bullshit. I literally saved right before we have to go do the fight against the shadows for the new moon. The best part about it is that Elizabeth and Dor save it. I see. Well, then I'll definitely have something to look forward to at the very least. It will be interesting, if nothing else. But yeah, see, this is kind of like what I mean when I'm talking about stuff like the interconnected world thing. Because, like, see here with 1, it's like you go to an area you've been to before, and it's like, oh look, whoop, you get swooped up into another area through some bullshit like teleports and whatnot. But, like, at least with 3, it did include the integrated world, so, you know, I will always give 3 that kind of praise at the very least with that kind of shit. But yeah, man, boy, I'm into some shit, and I don't know if I should be excited or fucking terrified.
Over here! Doesn't look like you can do anything against tall, dark, and gruesome yet. Best to avoid it for now.
For now. Let's see. Ooh, that was a glitch. That was a glitch. What, the whole integrated world design of the Dark Souls kind of series? Honestly, yeah, I really do like that kind of design where it's just like, oh, no matter how far you get into an area, it's like, oh, eventually it all just kind of loops back around, full circle.
The rider approaches.
I like that kind of design where it's just like the whole world is connected. It's like, even in ways that you may not, you know, initially catch on to, but it's there, and it's super nice to see stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. The shortcuts are great. It's like, you know, let me see. It's like, I'll say this. I did kind of like dislike the fact that it's like, oh, you have to wait so long to get, you know, bonfire teleportation in one. But I will say, at the very least, I do like the fact that it made you wait to get the bonfire teleportation, because it made you appreciate the idea of the whole opening shortcuts and stuff like that. Like, it made you appreciate the level design a bit more when you did stuff like that. Like, you got to know the world more, like little intricacies here and there and stuff. But it's like, with the later games, like, and I'm mostly just speaking for like 3 here, and I guess Bloodborne in a sense, it's like you never really get to learn and use those shortcuts too much, because you get the teleporting stuff so early on in the later games that you don't really get too much time to actually like appreciate the design choices and whatnot. So yeah, see, like with 2, like you just said, like it just took a lot of the freedom out of it. And like I know 2's design was, you know, different in the sense where it's just like, oh, 2 went for more like the Demon Souls kind of approach, where it's like it had the one central hub. And then it was just like branching paths around it. But the thing with those branching paths and what made it different is just the fact that it's like, oh, they were branching paths. But once you reach the end of those paths, if I remember correctly, like it was just like, oh, just teleport back to the hub kind of thing. Like, that's what I heard from a friend of mine. And he's the kind of dude, you know, very, very basic idea. He's the kind of dude where it's just like, oh, he played all the Souls games because, you know, he's really into just like playing games for like the lore and things like that. So he didn't want to miss out on anything. So when he played 2 and all the DLCs and shit, it's like he's like, oh, I played 2. I didn't like it, but I played it. And then he just told me like he had so many issues with 2 and whatnot, and I was like, damn, bro. Dark Souls 1 is a bush. Dark Souls 2 is a wheel. Dark Souls 3 is a tree. You know, like I was thinking about it for a second, and it's like, you know, yeah, that's actually a pretty good, strong analogy, honestly, when it comes to like the way that their pathfinding, like the paths work and shit like that. Honestly, yeah, I can actually see that. Actually, a really strong analogy, honestly. I'll take that. Little bitches, I swear. See, that's like the one thing I hear that people like about 2 is the PvP and shit. I know that's like the one thing I keep hearing people constantly praise about it. Not my friend though, because he's never really been about the PvP when it comes to the Souls games. He's more just straight up like on the PvE kind of side. Like he's like, yeah, you know, he can enjoy it and whatnot. But that's not why he plays the games, you know? Yeah, see, that's what I keep hearing. It's like, oh, the fucking PvE for Dark Souls 2? Awful. Because I know, like, 2 had an issue mostly, especially with fucking horde bosses. Like, just a awful amount of fucking horde bosses. And I was like, God, that just sounds so to fucking fight against, man. Like, it just sounds really fucking boring to do against shit like that. But hey, as long as there was some fun to be found and had, you know, then I can't even take that kind of shit away from people. The fuck? See, now that just sounds like a bunch of bullshit. Also, fun fact, Squid, I am deathly afraid of spiders. That's a little fun fact. Hon, you needed to fucking level up your roll? What the fuck? Oh my god, fuck. Thank God, man. I thought I was gonna be alone on that shit. Where it's like, you're arachnophobic. But yeah, I'm fucking afraid, man. I'm honestly deathly afraid of fucking spiders and shit like that. Like, I can't, man. Shit scares the fuck out of me to no end. I mean, spider girls are cute, though. Dick is strong, man. Dick is strong.
Don't make me call you again.
Oh my fucking god, dude. What do you want?
You'd better come when I call.
Oh, you want me over there?
Horseman!
I don't know, bro. Looks pretty tough. This looks like a pretty tough one.
Don't make me call you again.
But yeah, you know, again, spiders? Ugh.
Horseman!
Spider girls, though? Spider girls do be mad cute, though. Do be mad cute.
You'd better come.
See, that's the
when I
thing, man.
call.
Like, monster girls in general, Man. There we go. Dumbass. Oh man. Whoop, gotta be careful. I was laying on my hand too much. I was actually falling asleep there. Oh yeah, Squid, have you ever played a demo for a game so many times because you were so excited for it, but then by the time the game came out, you just never got around to it? And even like after that, you never really like gave it too much attention? But like you played the hell out of the demo though. Honestly, for me, it was Final Fantasy 12. Like, bro. Like, I played the demo that came with my copy of Dragon Quest 8 so many times. It was Pokken. Damn. You want to laugh hard as fuck? I actually bought Pokken on the Wii U back then. Day one, right? I bought it day one. Because my little cousin loves Pokemon, right? And it had, you know, his favorites and shit, like Charizard and Lucario, you know, favorites and whatnot of, you know, any regular kid, right? And so it had him, and we were gonna play, right? Dude, I bought it day one. I did not see him again for like a year. I did not see him again for a year. And by that point, I already moved. My Wii U was in fucking storage because of moving. And by that point, like, I think the Switch was basically already out the door. So, yeah, like, I felt like I wasted $60 straight out the bat. And even funnier is that I played the game one time. When I bought it day one, I played the game once with some friends. We dicked around for it. We thought it was fun. And we never touched the game again. I was like, yeah, it'd be like that. Oh my god, Type Wild, man, yo, like, I haven't thought about Type Wild in so fucking long, dude. Honestly, that's the thing that got me about Pokken, where it's like, they really, it's like, it felt like they were gonna focus on the whole, like, 2D aspect of it, but they're like, nah, man, we gotta make it unique. Gotta hit both sides of the fucking spectrum with fighting, so it's like, we'll make it 2D, and then it's like if you know, no, we'll make it 3D, but then like if you hit them with a certain attack, it changes it into fucking, you know, 3D and shit, and it's like, bro, what? It's like, I mean, it made it unique, but man, talk about some shit though. Alright, here we go. There. Oof, I am actually dangerously low on health. Oh yeah, honestly, Crossblade is sick as hell. I love it. And I love it too, because it's like, it can also do like the basic stuff that like arrows and whatnot did. Where it's just like, oh yes, if you shoot the crossblade through like fire or whatever, it's like it gains the property of fire. Or, you know, if you shoot it through this, it gains the, you know, stuff like that. I love shit like that's fucking cool stuff. Man, fuck this shit. I need to heal. I am so low on health. Here we go. Ah, beautiful. Damn. Here we go. Now I gotta be careful. Because I am low as fuck on health. There we go. Keep doing your work, Crossblade. There you go, slime yourself, motherfucker. Get away from me. Ooh, thank God he killed the spider for me. That would have been my death. Talk about fucking lucky. Holy shit, I actually could have just died right there. There we go, based war. Oh man. Oh yeah, Squid. Want to know a little fun fact about war when it comes to the horsemen and shit? War is actually the youngest of the horsemen. Right though? Angry little brother. Oh, and also, you see his left hand? How it's like this huge fucking gauntlet and shit? That's actually a prosthetic arm. Oh, because one time, way back in the day, they were, all 4 horsemen were sent on a fucking mission to do one simple task, and when they were done with it, you know, all the horsemen were ready to pack up and leave, but War was so fucking Blood Knight, like he just went full fucking Blood Knight and was just like, no, I gotta keep fighting, I want to kill more. All of them told him to calm the fuck down, and it literally took the other 3 horsemen to get him to calm down. Fury and Strife were literally holding his ass down. Death came in and he's like, this is the only way I'm gonna calm him down. And then he just used his scythe and lopped off War's left arm. Because he figured the quickest way to calm him down is to make him focus on something else, like pain. Like... yeah, exactly. I mean, it works. And I do love that little fact, just because it's like, it was a comic thing. And, you know, it would make sense, you know, it's like he is wearing, like, that glove on his arm is, like, really fucking huge. And the thing I do love is just the fact that it's like, in Darksiders Genesis, they actually do reference that little moment from the comics, where Stripe is going like, hey War, you need to calm the fuck down. And then he's just like, you know, last time it took the 3 of you to hold me back. You think you could do it on your own? And I was like, fuck man, I love moments like that, where a series just makes a good callbacks to itself like that. I like it. Alright, here we go. We finally get the dungeon weapon. Have I ever read Good Omens? Actually, no. Have not. There we go, the Abyssal Chain. Oh, is it? I might check it out then. Fucking what? Huh. So where would I read that? Ah, yeah, there we go. Now I gotta go fight the other fucking spiders. Huh. I feel like there's a TV show like that. Did they make a show out of it? I feel like they did. Ah, okay, so it's just a regular aspect. Gotcha, gotcha. Nice. I'll definitely have to give it a shot then. I gotta stop leaning on my arm like that when it's on the table. Bitch is falling asleep. Let's see. I love shit like that. Oh my god, I actually glitched the game earlier from that spider encounter. It's actually kind of funny, I love it. Let's see. Is there another way around this? Oh, they're not. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Alright, let's head back. There we go. Let's see. And pestilence gets swapped out for pollution while yelling about penicillin. What the fuck? Goddamn, man. It honestly just sounds like a fucking trip. Let's see. Alright. Chaos Eater's getting there. Nothing in here, right? Rude ass, heal me. Alright, nothing else in here. Go. Anything this way? There he is. Come on. Little bitch. God, I love shit. Love this shit, man. There we go. Alright, only one more spider to go, and it's the one from the first room. After that, we can knock this out. And we can beat the Spider Queen, the Brood Mother. And then we'll just literally be one step closer to the end of the game. Get down here. Oh god, I love that shit. And we're done, so. Alright, now we can go fight her ass. Good times. Good times. Let's see ya. Whoops. Literally forgot to do it while she was distracted. Alright, let's go. Oof. Angry as fuck, man. Come on. Come on, you can try it. Come on. That was on me. There we go. Right in its big, bulbous brain ass. Hold on. There we go. Whoop. And now we may proceed.
Over here.
You didn't need to tell me that, man. I could see. I have opals. Master it. There we go. Thank you for your sword back, please. See, I love shit like this because it's like, you know, it lets you use the weapons and stuff like that in combat pretty well. Like the abyssal chain can be used for keeping air turbos going or starting them, you know, depending on the enemy. And it just kind of like resets momentum in a way, and I kind of love that shit. There we go, just want to knock him away. Oh man. You ever have that one show that it's like you'll watch it and even no matter how times you've seen it, you fucking still love it to this day? Like you could just rewatch it so many fucking times, but no matter what, it'll always still be funny, entertaining, no matter what. Shit man, to me, I think I could probably put like something like From High School like in that segment of just like shows that just age so fucking well, and I still love to this day. Like I love Pro Marty High so fucking much, dude. Alright, let's get some swings on this big bitch. There we go. Probably code Chaos. Oh dude, speaking of Chaos, you see that shit they're doing now? With the whole new Geass anime and whatnot, and the phone game, of course. We need the gotchas. Sorry, bro. How else are they gonna make the money? You need to have more gotchas based on stuff you like. How many gotchas are you playing through right now, actually? Pokemon Masters, Fire Emblem Heroes, and Lord of Heroes. See, I know 2 out of those 3. So it's Lord of Heroes based off of. Oh, that's an original Korean one. Oh, okay. Man, you know what? I'm trying to see what my good friend Squidliam is saying. You're just all up in my fucking business. There we go. So let's see. Oh, really? So what's the story about then? Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. I like that. So how many difficulty modes are there so far? Just easy, normal, hard right now? Let's say you have a self-insert going around creating an alliance of countries to fight off a big evil empire. Oh, okay. No more hard extreme. Ooh, nice.
Over here.
You know, for a second I thought he was an enemy.
Beyond that sticky barrier. Let's finish this.
We're going. So, how is the gameplay like?
You honor me with your presence, horseman.
I mean, I would imagine
so
you would,
many
honestly.
stories about you. You have killed 3 of the chosen, taken their hearts. Disturbing. Is that why you have come? To slay the final Tower Guardian? To take my heart? Did Samael tell you how he came to bear his tainted blood? Why his accursed power beats within our breast? It is not the tower that the chosen protect, horsemen. Our charge is to prevent Samael's return at any cost. You may kill me and return to Samael with my heart, but in him, you will face a threat greater than all the chosen combined.
I did not come for your counsel, Spider, or your stories.
My children will dance to the music of your screams.
You know what the meaning of the word catharsis is?
Now you
killing this chick.
Hold still, little one. You are a fool to trust Samurai. Hold still, little one. Don't struggle. It'll be over soon. You'll never take my heart.
Here we go. Get down. Get down. I said get down. Gimme. Gimme. I said gimme. There we go. And that's why, despite being the 4th of the Chosen, she is the easiest one.
Samael will be waiting for the last heart. You think he's going to let you live long enough to collect on your end?
And up we go. Alright, let me see. You have a team of 5 knights and you take turns using attacks abilities to take out the enemy squad boss. Each knight has a speed that determines turn order. The twist that you actually get the most of the characters for free, and the ones you don't, you buy at a flat price. The gacha is for gear. Oh shit. I actually wasn't expecting that. I thought it would just be straight up like, no, it is the money. It is money that we seek. So, that's actually kind of surprising. I ain't even gonna lie about that, man. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're good with this. Once we give the final heart to Samael, I think we will call it. And damn, I actually managed to do it within the 3-hour time that I gave myself. Not bad, actually, not bad. I guess there is some truth to, you know, me being, I've played this game before, maybe once or twice. Yup. That worm, I will never live it down. I will never live that worm down because I can't believe I actually forgot that I had the gun. And what's actually kind of funny though, is that the gun isn't used all that much here.
Silitha, I liked. Such a pity. But perhaps you have souls to ease my sorrow?
But honestly, dude, the thing that I always found really funny is just the fact that it's like, you don't really use the gun too much in this one, but in 2, they make you use the gun a lot. They make you really use that fucking gun a lot in 2. And in 2, not only do you use it for like the basic puzzles and shit like that, but you actually use the gun for collectibles. Especially if you want to get like the best armor in the game for death. And not just like the best armor, but also like if you want to get like the better upgrades for the game. Because, you know, the whole light RPG, the RPG elements that 2 included and shit like that, it also included like these trinkets that you can find. You can trade them in for, right? And when you trade them in, you can actually trade them in for like specific stat boosts, and it actually customize the way that you play death. And I actually thought that was really cool, because instead of just being like, oh, he's you know, you can make him like a physical motherfucker, or you can make him focus on wrath, or, you know, like the magic of the game, or, you know, things like that. And I was like, okay, that's actually
I was
cool.
beginning to worry you might not live up to your end of the bargain. Give it to me.
You lied to me about the Chosen. They never guarded the tower.
What does it matter? Our deal wasn't for ancient history. I promised you the tower, and you shall have it. Did it amuse you to deny me what's rightfully mine? With my powers restored, I am like unto a god. I can suck the marrow from your bones before you drew another breath. I could, but I too have a code by which I do business. Besides, say what you will about balance and your ridiculous law. I recognize a quest for revenge when I see one, and revenge I respect. As for the details of my resignation, well, I do not approve of the company my master keeps.
Why did you challenge the destroyer, Samael?
See your journey to its end, horseman. You will understand soon enough.
You trust him? Who knows where in the 9 hells this portal will take us?
We will meet again.
Oh, we'll meet again, alright. Alright, let's get out of this serpent hole first. And once we get to the tower, we'll call it, and yeah. It's been fun, honestly. Just playing through some of these older games, man, just really fucking relaxing. Oh yeah, and then Monday night I'm gonna finish up Onimusha because I'm just right there. Like literally just right there from beating the game, but I didn't have enough time when I was first streaming it. Alright, here we are. The Black Throne. Alright, well, I hope you had fun, Squid. Thanks for staying around for as long as you did, man. I appreciate it. Alright. I'm gonna go shower and call it a night. Peace. See you in the P3 stream tomorrow. Have a good one.